Hi everyone, let's talk about collecting weather data from this free weather API. So this will be very handy if you are making an application or a website that shows a map and then people will be able to tell the weather in a particular location. So in this video, I will talk about how you collect the data from the weather API and then store it on daily basis. So for getting the weather data here, there are two components for it. First, we need to collect the latitude and longitude for the location. And if you already know the location, then you can just plug in directly to this API. But if we just know the name of the location, but we do not know the coordinates of it, then we can use the first API here. You can plug in your city name over here and then get the coordinates for it. In the simplest form, you can use CMD or command prompt. You can find it easily from the Start menu. You can directly navigate to the API URL here using CMD, using the curl command, and you'll get the result in JSON format. Now, why it says malform input, there's a space in the parameter name. For every spaces in a URL here, you need to replace it with %20. And here you will get the coordinates for it. You can also directly open this URL in Google Chrome or any browser. Let's say we open like this. You don't even need to replace the space with %20 because the browser does it for you. Here we get the latitude and longitude for the location as well as the elevation for it. And also there are alternative locations with the name containing the one that we are searching for. And once we get the latitude and longitude for this location, we can plug it to the second API given here. So for example, so I'll take the coordinates here and then plug it in our API. Similarly, you can do this with CMD's curl, or you can also use Google Chrome for that. Now, what we are getting here is the temperature, wind speed, and so on. Now, let's simulate if we want to collect the data using Python. So, assuming you already have Jupyter Notebook installed, you can plug in the API URL right there. You can specify the latitude and longitude parameters if you want to, but I'll just remove it for simplicity. Now these two lines of code actually is similar to CMD's curl, where we can collect the data from a particular API URL and just print it or save it as string or anything you want to do with this. So at this point, we already get the current weather for this location. Now, let's assume we want to collect the data on hourly basis, and thus we need to put a scheduler on Windows to do this. You can do this however you want it to, like you can store the result here in a database or in a text file. So for simplicity, I'll just simulate a text file. In hourly basis, we want to collect the data and write a text file based on the JSON data that we get from the API. Writing a file on Python is fairly simple, so we can have the output.txt, and the second parameter here is the mode. We'll specify append or A when writing because we want to append to the text file. Append means to write it at the bottom of the text file, and then what you want to write here is the text. Let's just put it like so. So the current weather, we will write it to the text file. Now you will see an error because the data current weather here is a dictionary converted from a JSON. So you can also convert it directly by just using str just for simplicity. And then output.txt, we have already collected some data to the output.txt. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so this is the data that we collected just now. So when you run it one time, you only collect one data. Okay, so when you come back to the Python code and run it the second time, let's say you are collecting the new weather information. So you see here the time is not changed yet, and the time shown here is in UTC format. You'll see here that there's information that the interval is 900 seconds, which means it's only updated every 15 minutes. So I think for the best result, we can later on set our scheduler to every 15 minutes of collection. So we get the up-to-date data. After you collect the JSON, you can run again this thing. So you will get the result written in the same text file. But however, here we see the result is without enter. So you'll get multiple results, but there's no enter here. Let's fix that by first deleting the file and then come back to our Python file here, and then we just append an enter, and then we just try to run this line again and see what happens. So here you will get two data. So let's now put this in a schedule. There are multiple ways to do this. First, you can compile the program as an executable and then put it on task scheduler, or you can also make a Python file that consists of all these codes. So let's just copy all these and put it in a py file. So let's create a data collector.py. Now we'll put all these codes inside the Python file. Okay, now how do we run it? First, you need to find where is your Python installation directory on your Windows. In my case, I install it in E and then Python. And here you need to look for the python.exe. So I'll come back to the YouTube project here, which is my directory. You can just type cmd on the address bar and it will open the cmd on that directory directly. So here I'll just type e/python/python.exe and then your data collector just now. So it is printing the data as well as it collected some data to the output.txt. So this is what we have so far. Okay, coming back here, so this is definitely the command that you will need to put in your task scheduler. So just find task scheduler on your start menu and start working on that. We can click on create task. So the name is data collection weather, however you want it to be. And then you go to the triggers, click new. Okay, you can do it one time like so. You repeat the task every 15 minutes, for example. Okay, press OK. Okay, on the action side, you're gonna press new and then start a program like so. And then the location for the Python is over there. And the add arguments is in here is just the data collector.py. So this is considered the argument for the Python. Paste it here and then start in. This is the directory where you start the program in. Okay, like so. Press OK and then press OK. Now you have the data collection for the weather ready to be executed next time. Alright, now how to simulate or check whether this schedule will be running correctly next time. Just press run over here and then you'll see the output is appended. We press run again and the output will be appended here. That is how it works. Next time you can check back again whether it's really running every 15 minutes. Then you can check the output here and you'll have a history of weather in your location. Okay, I check back the data the next morning and I see a lot of rows here. You can see the temperature changes. Yep, so that's all I have for you. Feel free to do it your own way. So for example, you can keep the data in database and do some chartings and plot it out in a dashboard. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.